Hi guys, and welcome back to Chengi's World. Guys, I sometimes get really tired and I'm like, I want to sleep. But then it's really because of the preparation. I've got to do my hair, I've got to do my makeup, I've got to get ready for camera, set up the lights. And that's the bit that's like, I think I'll go to bed. But when I'm sitting right here in front of you and everything is ready, I am so excited. This is really what I love to do. So today's video is called Sparkle. 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 For those of you who follow me on Instagram, you probably would know that this video was actually supposed to be coming. And, I'm totally loving Snapchat at the moment. I'm just having such a blast. But anyway, today's video is called Sparkle. For those of you who are new to this channel, welcome. I'm so happy that you're here. Make sure that you watch the very end. Make sure you subscribe and press the notification bell so you can become part of my tribe and know every single time I upload a video or every time I go live. And basically, welcome to my world. Feel free to leave a comment, to press the like button. Let's get this party started. So guys, I recorded a video a few weeks ago, I think, and it was to do with the number one mistake women make when dating. And I was really sort of talking about giving the analogy of a diamond and how valuable and how precious it is. And I was giving the example of when I used to work in Harrods, and you would go to the diamond section, and they're different sorts of diamonds, and they're those that are sort of locked away, and you've got security guards, and they're by appointment only. And I was sort of describing what anyone who has attained any kind of value in themselves is really capable of doing and expecting from anyone who wants to be in their company. And I had the best, feedback from you guys. You obviously loved the idea of being a diamond, like I do, because I'm obsessed with diamonds. And so basically, you guys were really like, yeah, I'm a diamond. That's what I am. I'm a diamond, baby. And I was like, yes, you are. Because that's what Chengi's World is about, people. Okay. So, as I was sort of answering one of the girls, I thought to myself, yeah, you are a diamond, but do you sparkle? So it just took me down a sort of a thought process where I realized that I am always saying I'm a diamond, but I was sort of observing my energy around this time. And I realized that I wasn't fun or happy. I was this kind of, well, darling, if you want a bit of this, you're just gonna have to go through that. I had this sort of, I've got my standards, so I had everything sort of down packed. I've got everything in a row, and I know exactly what my game plan is. But there was something missing. I had a value. But then God said to me, but do you sparkle? Do you sparkle? And I thought to myself, you know what? I remember when a friend of mine was getting married and I was going to a wedding, I was so happy. I was so happy for her. And I remember being in my car. It was quite a long drive to her house. And I was in my car and I was blurring the music out. I was in like, yes! Because it'd been quite a journey for us, I would say. When you have a dear friend and they're going through stuff, it's a journey for you too. And it had been quite a journey for us, and he had just proposed out of the blue all of a sudden, just when she was ready to call it quits and move on. That Christmas he proposed, and it just made our day because we'd just been praying about it a day before. So you can imagine, and they got married really quickly after proposing. I think it's about 6 weeks later they were married. So it was like a really quick wedding, which is amazing. So I was driving there and I was just on top of the world. I was like, God, you're amazing. And I was singing and dancing and I was like, woo, woo, woo. woo. You know, I was going wild. I was so happy for my friend that, you know, nothing could have gotten in the way of my happiness. And I observed something when I was sort of driving, is I observed that the men were looking at me. I could see that guys were sort of driving slower, and I remember some guy really waving, and some guy wouldn't even go any faster. He just wanted to be around that energy. He wanted to be around it. Men were like almost driving their cars because I was dancing. I was happy. I was having a good time, and I saw how attractive the energy was. And then I realized that, and I'd always known this on an intellectual academic level, that men love happy women, but I'd never observed the behavior of men around me when I'm happy. That there's something about happiness and the energy of happiness. When a woman's happy and she's smiling and laughing from her belly and dancing and carefree, that is so sexy. That is so sexy that, you know, it's your sparkle. And I realized that diamonds are wonderful, they're amazing, they're beautiful, their history, the way they're made, the way they come together. Everything about diamonds for me is absolutely intriguing. But they never fail to sparkle. They never fail to radiate light. And I remember going into the special room with the diamonds, and I remember how one diamond can light up the whole room. Just one diamond with light reflected upon it can just dazzle and sparkle. And at the end of the day, that's what we want. We want to put a ring on our finger that catches the light and it sparkles. And in the same way, a man wants to walk into a room with a woman that sparkles. He wants to date a woman that sparkles. He wants to be around a woman who's effervescent, whose energy is light and airy and happy, because it's contagious and it's sexy and it's amazing. So, you know, a lot of it is just really about having that sparkly energy. And the question is, are you miserable? Have you been let down so many times by men? Are you feeling a bit let down? Are you feeling a bit disappointed? Is the game starting to feel heavy? Is the whole dating thing difficult? If so, go on a sabbatical. But I just want to encourage you guys that if you're going to come out into the dating scene, make sure that your energy is right, that you're happy, you have things to be happy about. And when I caught myself being a miserable git the other day, I thought to myself, you know, who is going to want this? You know, you can go on and talk about value. Standards are absolutely necessary and important in the dating world. All of these things, these foundational things, you've got them in place, but you're just boring. You're just a boring girl. You know, have some sparkle, put some life back into yourself. And one of the things about me is I've always been effervescent. I'm always the life of the party. I'm always this lovely, smiling, happy person. But sometimes I forget to be that. Do you know what I mean? Sometimes I forget it, especially when I meet someone and I really like them, then everything just gets really serious. You know, I'm sort of beginning to, I'm feeling insecure because I like them. I'm feeling unsure about myself. All the things that happen to us as human beings, no matter how much you know, sometimes you just can't overcome that feeling. And I thought, instead of trying to not be insecure, instead of trying to not read into things, how about I just try and be me? And one of the things that I found and I find recently really brings a sparkle. You know, if you go jogging and you are exercising, it really just lifts your mood, right? But if you're not doing any of that, I've learned to put on some gospel music. I know, right? Even if it's not gospel, even if it's whatever music you love, and just dance. You know, I've decided that I'm going to dance every day. I literally dance like an absolute lunatic by myself in the dark to blaring music. And it just lifts my energy. I wake up the next day feeling amazing, because the body can begin to influence the mind. Your posture, your position begins to influence the mind. So if you are happy, the moment you start to move your body in a positive, energetic way, your mind picks it up and your energy rises. And I realize that I am in charge of my happiness. I'm in charge of radiating life. If I am truly a diamond, if I'm going to call myself a diamond, then one of the key attributes that must come out from me is sparkle. I must be the one thing that catches light in a way that nobody else can, and then expels light and exudes light. And my presence wherever I am when I walk into a room, and this is the perfect time of year, right? Because we're coming towards Christmas, and all the Christmas parties and all the staff parties are coming up, and we're going to be going out, and it's going to be fun. And that's the perfect time to really get that energy going. And I tell you what, there's nothing sexier, prettier, most amazing than a woman who just walks into the room happy. Now, your happy doesn't have to be my kind of happy. My happy is Snapchat and ha 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 and little jokey things. Your happy could be a strong silent energy that just says, I'm content, I'm happy, and I'm a lady. It could be whatever, as long as it's genuine, as long as you generate that. And so now I'm like jealous about my mood. I am completely jealous about my mood. I won't entertain anything that would change my mood, that would change me from being anything other than a sparkly girl. It's hard work. It is absolutely hard work. But then I thought to myself, who wants to be around a bore? Who wants to be around somebody who's analyzing you all the time and working out their standards all the time without adding that sparkle? Because at the end of the day, who wants to buy a diamond that's dull? Who wants to buy a diamond that loses its sparkle the moment you wear it? We want diamonds that will shine and shine and shine. And men, they just want girls that sparkle. There's nothing like it. There's nothing like a smile that comes from the heart. There's nothing like there's nothing like a happy woman. There's just nothing like it. There's nothing more infectious than a happy woman. So my video to you guys today on Wednesday is sparkle and wow. Get yourself into Happyville. Forget the troubles. Forget the worries. Forget the bills. Forget that jerk. Forget everything and focus on harnessing your energy. Dance to your favorite song. Dance until you're sweat by yourself. Think of all the things that you love doing and go do it. If you want to watch a movie, have your hair done, get all pretty for yourself, go do it, because you attract what you are. And if you want a man that's happy and a man that wants to share in your happiness and add to your happiness, then you've got to have a little bit of sparkle. Okay guys, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you soon on Saturday. Well, I'm probably going to be talking about something a bit more deep, you know what I'm saying? But for this video, sparkle and wow. Love you guys. Make sure you subscribe, like, comment, and I'll see you on Instagram and Facebook. Come on guys, Chengi's World. Come and find me. It's on and popping. It's on and popping, especially through Christmas. This is my favorite time of year. So I'll see you guys soon. Love you lots. Bye bye.